You know the feeling, right? When your team's work is scattered all over the place, important stuff just falls through the cracks. Today, we're going to look at how HelloCRM flips that script, turning all that chaos into pure clarity by bringing your tickets, tasks, and meetings into one single command center. This really just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? I mean, good intentions are nice, but they don't close deals or make customers happy. It's the consistent, organized action that does. And let's be honest, that's almost impossible when your team is juggling a dozen different apps. And you know, this old way of working, it hits you right where it hurts, your bottom line. When customer emails get buried, you lose deals. Simple as that. When your to-do list is a bunch of sticky notes, you miss critical tasks. And when you're trying to piece together conversations from different chat apps, well, you just end up with unhappy customers. There's a straight line from disorganization to bad results. But what if you could pull all of that work into one single organized system? Well, that's exactly what HelloCRM is built for. Think of it as your team's central command center, designed to bring some serious order to the chaos of customer communication. So let's break down how these pieces actually fit together. You've got your tickets for every single customer request. You have tasks for all those action items, and of course, meetings for your calls. But the real magic ingredient here? It's the calendar. It's what pulls everything together so your whole team knows exactly what's happening next. Okay, enough talk. Let's see this thing in action. We're going to walk through a super simple but really powerful workflow. You'll see how a customer interaction can flow perfectly from a ticket to a task to a meeting and then land right on your calendar. It's a really straightforward four-step process. First, we'll create a ticket, then add a task. After that, schedule a meeting, and finally, we'll see it all come together in one beautiful, unified view. All right, let's jump in. First up, creating that ticket. Now, the key here is that you're not just creating a ticket out of thin air. No, you're creating it directly from a contact's record. This makes sure that from the very beginning, every piece of info is tied to the right person. And this is where all that crucial context comes from. You capture all the essentials, the subject, priority, who owns it, and HelloCRM just automatically links it all back to the contact and their company. No more guesswork. And this is the payoff, right here. Because it's all linked, any person on your team can hop into this ticket and immediately get the full story. They can see every related email, text, or WhatsApp message. The days of digging through 10 different inboxes to figure out what's going on, they're just over. All right, next up, it's time to take action. Right from that ticket, you can create a follow-up task. And this isn't just a sticky note reminder, it's a real concrete to-do item with a clear owner and a hard due date. But sometimes a task just isn't enough. You actually need to talk to someone. So the next logical step is to schedule a meeting. And just like the task, you create this meeting right inside HelloCRM, and boom, it's automatically linked to the contact. It just becomes another piece of this customer's puzzle. And now, this is where we see it all click into place. Let's pop over to the calendar. Remember that meeting we just scheduled? Yep, it's right there. And that follow-up task with the due date? It's there too. This is your entire team's workload, all visualized in one spot. So your calendar isn't just for meetings anymore. It's the whole shebang. Scheduled meetings, tasks with due dates, upcoming calls, everything. And if it starts looking a little crowded, you can instantly filter the view by what kind of activity it is or by who on your team owns it. It's basically clarity on demand. And this is what makes it so powerful. Your calendar isn't a dead end. Every single thing on there is a live link. You click on a task, you click on a meeting, and you're instantly taken right back to the customer or the deal you need to see. It's like an interactive map of your entire workflow. Okay, so having everything organized is awesome, but what if you could put it on autopilot? This right here is how you go from just being organized to being completely unstoppable. Let's talk automation. So what do we mean by automation in HelloCRM? Well, it's basically about setting up smart little workflows. You create these simple rules that tell the system, hey, when this happens, do that. It's like having a perfect assistant who never, ever forgets to follow up. Let's make this real. Just imagine a ticket status changes to needs follow-up. An automation can instantly create and assign a task to the right person. Or hey, what if a meeting is overdue? The owner gets an automatic ping. This is how you guarantee that nothing ever slips through the cracks again. Okay, so we've got this awesome automated workflow humming along. But let's take one final step back and connect everything to where it all begins. Where does all this activity actually come from? We've seen how you can get this one unified calendar that becomes the single source of truth for your entire team. Everyone can trust it. But that kind of leads to a big question, right? Where do all these messages that kick off the tickets and the tasks, where do they even come from in the first place?
Well, they all come from one place, the unified inbox. And that is exactly where we're going next. In our next explainer, we'll dive deep into how HelloCRM brings all your communication channels, SMS, WhatsApp, email, calls, into one central inbox. That's the engine that drives this whole machine. See you there.